back to another special edition from the Kurt Sports Network. It's the Kurt Sports Show, and I'm your host, Kurt London. I'm glad to be back because I know everybody wants to get all the feedback and let me know some stuff, and I'm going to give you myself the feedback to you as well. So let's get right into it. The NFL season has begun with 4 weeks already, and the Major League Baseball playoffs is about to get underway as well. The NFL, let's get started with that real quick, with all the scores and stats and highlights and stuff. So Week 4 highlights begin with Thursday night's football game was slated with the 49ers and the St. Louis Rams. 49ers won 35-11, and San Francisco improved to 2-2. The Bears played the Lions in Detroit, and the Detroit Lions won 40-32, improved to 3-1. The Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks played, and in overtime the Seahawks prevailed, improving 4-0, 23-20. The Colts won 37-33 over the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they're 3-1 now. The Giants played the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Chiefs just stumbled their way to win at Arrowhead Stadium 31-7, improved to 4-0, and the Giants are still winless. The Pittsburgh Steelers and the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings won 34-27 to make their first win of the season. The Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buccaneers couldn't prevail. They lost 13-10. Arizona 2-2. Buccaneers 0-4. The Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo won 23-20, improved to 2-2. The Battle of Ohio, Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns 17-6. The Browns won. And then after that, it was the Jets and the Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans just went on their way and ran it at home 38-13 over the Jets, improved to 3-1. The Dallas Cowboys and the San Diego Chargers. The San Diego Chargers won 30-21, improved to 2-2. The Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos, that was the game of the week, and Denver won 52-20. Peyton Manning was unstoppable as Denver is 4-0. The Oakland Raiders and the Washington Redskins. The Washington Redskins won to get their first win, 24-14. The New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. The Patriots won 30-23, and the Patriots are also undefeated, 4-0. And finally, the last game was the Monday Night Football game, which was the Miami Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams were undefeated 3-0, but New Orleans won 38-17 as New Orleans is now undefeated and Miami got their first loss. That was the scores and stats. I have a huge topic, and I would like for you to comment about it, especially with the surprising teams right now after the first 4 weeks of the season in the NFL. The hot teams I see right now is the Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs are both 4-0, Indianapolis Colts, Tennessee Titans, 3-1, both of them. Detroit Lions also 3-1, with the Seattle Seahawks 4-0, and the Miami Dolphins 3-1 as well. The ones that are not hot and really not surprising right now, Philadelphia Eagles 1-3, Pittsburgh Steelers 0-4 actually. The Green Bay Packers is 1-2, and the New York Giants is 0-4. It's just unbelievable how the Giants are not playing as well at all. So those are the hots and who are the nots of my surprising team. And the final topic for the NFL will be the Kurt Sports Network's Players of the Week. Of course, in the NFC was Reggie Bush, who went for 18 rushes and 139 yards and a touchdown to help his team prevail over the Bears. Peyton Manning, of course, in the AFC did a fabulous job as he just ran away against the Philadelphia Eagles with his team with the Broncos, 28-34 throwing passes for 327 yards and 4 touchdowns. Good job for the Players of the Weeks for Peyton Manning and Reggie Bush. Now let's get into some Major League Baseball stuff with the playoffs coming up. Let's talk about the teams right here as I'll show you with the logos. The Major League Baseball playoffs is underway, and as we'll get started with the teams in the postseason of 2013, let's show it right now. In the American League bracket, the first number 1 seed is the AL East champions, the Boston Red Sox. The second seed is the AL West champions, the Oakland Athletics. The third seed is the American League Central champions, the Detroit Tigers. The fourth seed, which is the wild card, is the Cleveland Indians. And who will play the Indians will be the fifth seed Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Now Now let's look at the National League side of the playoffs. The number 1 seed will be the St. Louis Cardinals, who are the National League Central champions. The Atlanta Braves are the 2nd seed, and they are the National League East champions. The 3rd seed is the Los Angeles Dodgers, who are the National West champions. The wild cards in the NL will be the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are the 4th seed. And the last wild card of the playoffs with the National League, who will play Pittsburgh, is the Cincinnati Reds. Talk about the Major League Baseball teams, and you saw the logos and you saw what contentions the teams are in right now. Let's talk about that bracket and the scheduling as it's going to go along. Let's talk about the wild card spots first. The National League wild card we're going to get into is the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. They're going to be playing tonight, October 1st. They're probably playing right now at 8 o'clock. And they will be playing in a game that whoever wins will play against the St. Louis Cardinals. That game, and whoever wins tonight, will play on Thursday, October 3rd in St. Louis, 5 p.m. Eastern on TBS. The other bracket for the National League will be the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. They start on October 3rd, Thursday night as well. And that will be 8:30 p.m. Eastern on TBS. Alright, let's get into the American League bracket, and let's talk about the American League wild card. The Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays, they start on October 2nd, which is Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on TBS. The winner of that will play against the Boston Red Sox, and they'll play Friday in Boston on October 4th at 3 p.m. Eastern on TBS. And then you got the last of the licks of the Oakland and Detroit, and that bracket right there will start on Friday, October 4th. That's 9:30 p.m. Eastern on TBS. So depends where it goes, who can win. Give me your feedbacks. What do you think? Who are your predictions will win the World Series, or just win any round? Let me know. Put a comment out there, and we'll talk about it. That's not a problem, all right? Well, we got into the NFL stuff, and we got into the Major League Baseball provisions as well, alright? So, tune in some more. There's going to be a weekly thing going on right now, and a lot of things. Also doing a lot of other things as well with the Kurt Sports Network. And of course, this is my network, and this is my show. I also like to get a lot of people to come and be assistant hosts or other hosts with me. I don't mind that at all, especially if you know your knowledge of sports and broadcasting as well, alright? So, once again, give me that feedback. Give me some comments right there below, and let me know what you think of your predictions with NFL and Major League Baseball postseason going on. Once again, thank you for tuning in or watching a special edition from the Kurt Sports Network. It's the Kurt Sports Show. I'm Kurt London. So long. See you next time. Peace, love. You already know. Catch y'all later, guys.